Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about how to make wealth from nothing. So make sure to watch the full video. Learning how to build wealth from nothing might sound like mission impossible, especially if you have always believed that wealthy people either inherit their wealth or have benefited from powerful connections. However, a 2019 report by WealthX showed that 67.7% of the world's ultra-wealthy population, defined as those with $30M or more in assets, were actually self-made. More interesting still is the rapid rise in this class of ultra-rich. In the 2019 report, there were 265,490 ultra-wealthy individuals. In the 2020 report, that number increased by almost 10% to 290,720. The above data reveals two things for us. First, it is possible to build wealth from nothing, and second, those who are achieving the impossible are doing so with increasing frequency. Today, instead of fantasizing about the wealth you wish you inherited, we implore you to discover the many ways you can learn how to build wealth from nothing. Before we start, take into consideration the thought that rich people are committed to being rich, according to T. Harv Eker, author of Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, while poor people want to be rich. The difference between commitment and mere desire is an all-important one that you can start to distinguish right here and now. Need help investing in your future? Sarwa offers professional financial advisory that makes investing easy and affordable using smart technology. Schedule a free call with a wealth advisor that can help put your investment goals on track. 1. Educate yourself about money. Our mindset is always the first thing that needs to change before we can truly approach any larger transformations in our lives. Everyone has the ability to build a financial ark to survive and flourish in the future, said Robert Kiyosaki, business magnate and author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But you must invest time in your financial education to build an ark with a solid foundation. The first step to building wealth from nothing is thus to invest time in your financial education. Become familiar with essential terms like income, expenses, net worth, return on investment, passive income, and financial independence, among others. Read books, listen to podcasts, interviews, take courses, and follow financial education blogs like Sarwa's. Keep in mind that financial education, like every kind of education, must be a continuous activity. Never stop learning. But a word of caution is important here. The democratization of financial information means there is a lot of inaccurate information out there. Ensure you only follow reputable blogs that will provide genuine information and direct you to resources from trusted and successful investors, business people, and financial advisors. 2. Get a regular income source. It's hard to build wealth from nothing without a regular source of income. You cannot invest without saving money, and you can't save money without a regular income. This is to say that people don't build sustainable wealth from multi-level marketing, Ponzi schemes, or betting. Learn to ignore people who promote get-rich-quick schemes that build wealth just by working 3 hours a week. Sustainable wealth comes from creating value over the long term. If you are not creating intrinsic value and earning income from that good or service, it's truly impossible to build sustainable wealth. So get a good job if you don't have one. Here are 13 steps you can take, and keep your job if you do have one. If you are a small business owner, continue to focus on creating more long-term value. All wealth comes from adding value, said Brian Tracy, a self-development expert, which includes establishing a business model that can produce more, better, cheaper, faster, and easier than someone else. 3. Create a budget. Creating a budget and sticking to it is crucial if you want to know how to build wealth from nothing. Using that regular income source we just spoke of, now you need to create a budget to take control of how you are spending your money, usually set on a monthly basis. A budget is a financial plan for a defined period that contains estimated income and expenditures for that period. Every household or individual needs to create at least a monthly budget to identify your expected income and estimated expenditure. Living without a proper budget is like sailing without a compass, and you can guarantee that you'll get lost in the seas of financial missteps. A popular budgeting technique is the 50-30-20 rule. In this technique, you can formulate a budget where 50% of income goes to essential expenses, rent, mortgage, food, healthcare, 30% to non-essentials like shopping, vacation, entertainment, and 20% to savings and investments. Why is budgeting important? One main reason is that by understanding how you spend your money, it's easier to identify the things that can be cut, the lower your expenses, the more you can add to your savings and investments. By identifying and cutting unnecessary and avoidable costs, you can build wealth faster. It's that simple. For more on budgeting, read How to Budget and Save Money. 4. Have enough insurance, but don't overinsure. One core item you should have on your budget is insurance. Insuring yourself and your main assets, properties, cars, etc., prevents you from incurring massive losses in the case of undesirable events. At the minimum, you should have health insurance so you don't break the bank in the unfortunate event of a costly disease. If you don't have one, research and compare health insurance plans in the UAE and choose the one that is best for you. If you own your home and a car, consider homeowner and auto insurance. Also, if you have kids and dependent relatives, consider subscribing to term life insurance. Building wealth is good, but it will be excruciating if you lose your wealth to unforeseen circumstances and events. So be proactive and insure the things that are most valuable to you. However, don't overinsure. There are many insurance products out there that are useless. Stick to the 4 above, unless there is an absolutely good reason to get more. Buying insurance cannot change your life, but it prevents your life from being changed, said Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba and the richest man in China. You will not turn bankrupt because of buying insurance, but you will cause your loved ones to turn bankrupt if you don't. 5. Practice extreme savings from your income. While the 50-30-20 rule is a good place to start, you'll find that you can save a lot more if you put in the effort. Once you are committed to building wealth, there will be many items in your budget that you can reduce or cut. You won't be alone in doing so. Today there is no shortage of communities that promote ways to practice extreme savings. The Financial Independence Retire Early movement, known as FIRE, is among the most popular. They promote extreme saving strategies that encourage adherents to save a huge percentage of their monthly income. Jacob Fisker, one of the FIRE movement's founders, proposed and practiced a strategy that called for investing 60% to 80% of one's monthly income. Fisker ended up retiring at the age of 33 and now lives on $7,000 per year outside of Chicago. Fisker and other leaders in the FIRE movement have grown large communities based on the success of their personal finance experiments to cut down on expenses and the consumerism that ratchets them up. They do this in various ways, including building and creating things they need, e.g., baking bread, building tables, instead of always buying them. Apart from the financial benefits, Fisker also gets a sense of accomplishment, which he finds more rewarding than consumerism. Learn more about these extreme saving tips by reading Sarah's interview with Jacob Fisker. While saving 60% to 80% of your income might be too lofty a goal for now, at least it tells you that there are many opportunities for cutting down on expenses that you probably have not yet explored. Below are some simple ways to reduce your expenses and save more money in Dubai. Cook at home as much as possible and buy your groceries in bulk. Reduce restaurant budget and use filters on food delivery apps to take advantage of various discounts. Increase your room temperature by 1 degree to reduce utility bills. Choose a DIY workout program. Buy one-off items like computers, refrigerators, and TV at GuideTex or the Dubai Shopping Festival. If your rent is more than 30% of your income, or more than 10-15% if you want to follow Jacob Fisker, renegotiate your rent or find better offers. Renegotiate the interest on your mortgage. You can find a detailed explanation of the above points in the article, 12 Hacks for How to Save Money in Dubai Like a Resident. Apply these tips to increase your investable cash beyond the standard 20% of your income. Remember, it is not about how much you make but how much you keep. And if you think frugality is stifling, the words of Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, may provide food for thought. I think frugality drives innovation, just like other constraints do. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. 6. Build an emergency fund. Now that you have learned how to save a significant part of your income, the next course of action to build wealth from nothing is to create an emergency fund. An emergency fund is like self-funded insurance. It's money you set aside for unexpected expenses like car repairs and unforeseen circumstances like job loss or pandemic-induced lockdowns. When unexpected expenses and unforeseen circumstances arise, there are ways to make matters worse. Incur debt and slash or sell your investment S. You pay interest on debt, and when you sell your investment S, you lose both the amount you sold and the interest from the market exposure it could have earned if you didn't sell. Therefore, to avoid those two scenarios, we recommend you learn how to start an emergency fund right away. An emergency fund should hold between 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses. Also, ensure those funds are in a savings account where you can easily access them when the need arises. Like insurance, an emergency fund won't make you wealthy, but it will prevent you from selling your investments or incurring debt during emergencies. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.